This is Borderline Besties, the podcast where three besties sit down to overshare their unfiltered and sometimes feral thoughts. From embarrassing stories and aging to deep philosophical theories, bathroom humor, and whatever unhinged topic comes up next. We're here to push the limits of, did they really just say that? Without getting canceled. Hopefully. It's funny, it's relatable, and it's borderline inappropriate. Buckle up. This is Borderline Besties.
Nice job, though, Abby, on your 9,000 people. Followers.
Yeah, it's all me. Thank you. I did all of that.
That's amazing. That's a big one. Almost 10,000.
Soon we're 10. Then we'll have a 10K on it. When do you get the little blue check? How do you get that?
Oh God,
Like millions of followers away.
Yeah, that's a while.
No, I know people with like 2,000 who
yes,
have it.
because
Maybe
they
have
pay
an
for
inside
it.
hookup.
They pay for
They
it.
pay for it.
Oh, how much do you pay for that?
It's like $15 a month. It's stupid. I will not pay for that.
That one comment I left on that guy that said when he was like, "Is education illegal in America?" And I said, "No, but paying for your Instagram verified is." It has over 100 likes. That comment.
No way. It's still up.
It's still up. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
People love that shit.
That's great.
Yeah, I love how.
But
Lauren
his Instagram
went
is deleted. It says null, so you can't see who actually commented that.
I love that.
Or like he blocked himself or something.
Yeah.
I love how Lauren went from like when it comes to the haters. Lauren, we used to be like, take the higher road and just ignore and block.
No,
if
fuck that.
needed.
People are
And now
so
she's
harsh
like,
on
"No,
the internet.
say
I don't
it
give a shit.
Say something back.
Well, it's interesting because on my platform, it's me, so I have to remain very diplomatic.
Well, yeah.
On this platform, it could be any of us.
Yes.
It could be any of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not
Nobody
ruining
knows
your brand.
who's talking.
People are not shitty on TikTok. People just say random shit and that I don't know how to respond to. So I say things like, "Oh my God, totally." You are so
Instagram
right.
is so people are still leaving horrible comments on the cemetery video and on the video that I had a stroke on, the like video.
God.
Because of all your likes?
Yeah. Oh no, because of how many times I said like people
Yeah.
are annihilating me on the internet because of that.
Oh, I've not seen that. Oh, that's sad for you.
Yeah.
People
Better you
are
than me.
just so disgusted with their own lives. Could you imagine getting onto a platform and thinking something and then taking to it to type it out and hit post?
No.
The only time I ever do that is like London tourist videos. Like sometimes people will be like, "Perfect day out in Hampstead," and it will be like a neighboring like West Hampstead, which is not Hampstead. And I always say, "That's not Hampstead," but that's all I do. That's all I do.
I mean, you're fact checking them.
Yeah.
But everybody thinks things are about them. And it's like this video, if I see a video that I'm like, I don't align with that, like I don't align with it and I scroll.
Yeah.
But people make every video about them. I think about recipe videos online. I'll watch this video where a girl's like, come with me today to make my 6-bean soup. And you'll see the comments. It's like, what if you don't like beans?
Yeah.
What if I want to replace the beans with something? What could I replace it? It's not for you.
No,
Find a
then-
different recipe.
Oh my God, Lauren.
You
want to
if you like clam chowder, go to the clam chowder. Like go find someone who makes clam chowder.
It's so
It's
funny.
not all about you. It's insane.
Take a deep breath and exhale through your asshole. Relax. Just relax. Just relax. It's not that serious. It's funny. It's just
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal.
yeah.
Jesus. Who's got batshit today? Michael just drooled all down the front of his shirt.
You nasty.
I don't
Give
know.
this man a bib.
Swallow
I
your
actually don't know.
secretions.
Normally, Lauren, when she asks who has batshit, like one of us we have a plan, but I don't know who has it
I
today.
can share one.
I also could have one too.
Okay. Abby, if
one
you
more
want to
out.
share, you can. I also have one if you don't feel like doing it today.
Lauren,
just
you
let
share.
Me? Okay. All right. I'm going to share this one, but I will just be honest with you
Oh,
guys.
yours is so good. I know which
I'll
one you're
just-
gonna do.
I'll just be
How do you know?
honest.
Okay.
I kind of gave her a peek behind the curtain the other day, just a tiny bit of it. I'm going to go into fight or flight talking about this,
Yeah,
and
it's
I'm
too
also
soon.
going to just explode into rage. So not this past weekend, but the weekend before, I took a trip to St. Simon's Island in Georgia, and I went with a friend. We go every year. Her name's Brittany. We go every year for a girls' trip. She's a college friend. We played softball together. And anytime we go on a trip, we like to get a massage. And so we booked a massage at this place and we walked in and immediately kind of just weird vibes.
Have you been to this massage place before?
Never.
Not
We'd only
this
been
one.
to this place twice. We've only been to St. Simon's Island twice, once last year and once this year. But this place had great reviews. It was like a 4.9, over 100 reviews. You know, I really vetted this place and we walked in, weird vibes from the jump. The people kind of moving about the place were very strange. The energy just seemed very weird. And they took us back. And I went into my room and the woman that was doing my massage, I think was the owner. And she motioned to the bed. I was standing there fully clothed because I had just walked in. And she motions to the bed and she says, the massage table has red light. Would you like me to turn that on for you? And I said, sure. So
Like
she
infrared.
So she flips the switch and the table turns red. And then she was like, she left and I got undressed and I got face down on the table and waited.
Face down,
She
ass up.
came. She came in, and you know, when I receive a service, I have a really hard time. And this is something I need to work on, but I have a really hard time pausing the service and saying, you know what, this is actually not what I thought it was going to be, and I would like it to end, or I would like it to change, and if it doesn't change, I would like it to end.
Yeah, you're paying
And I
for
think, right. And this massage started, and I want you to picture like just filling your hand with lotion or oil or sunscreen and just applying it to someone's back like this. Just like windshield wipering.
It's like she was trying
the
to buff
lotion.
something out of you.
Yes. So I am a benefit of the doubt type of
And you're
person.
shaking.
Yeah. So I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. And I was like, you know what? She could be just warming up. This
Lauren,
could be how
could you imagine if there was a camera that just slowly panned down to the underside?
And I'm like,
what your face?
Serious? I swear to God, this entire massage, I was like. So she continues, and I quickly learned that this is her style of massage.
That's it. That's all you're gonna get.
This was it. She was taking her arm and her hand over my shoulder. Like, this is the massage. There's no depth. There's no slow kind of, firm pressure.
Yeah.
There's none of that.
What kind of
And
massage did you pay for? Just so we know.
I paid for a Swedish massage, and
She paid for the gentle, caressing massage.
She paid for the moisturizing
sunscreen
rub down.
Yeah.
But although my understanding of a Swedish massage is sort of that it is just that, though, where they kind of gently.
No.
Okay.
There's different pressures you can pick from. They have low, medium, firm.
Okay.
And I've gotten so many, and the Swedish massage is kind of like the rhythmic. It could turn into a deep tissue if that's you ask for firm pressure, basically.
I
So
got
she
a
asked-
Swedish massage in Sweden, which they just call a massage there. But all they did was slap me with pickled herrings the whole time.
Well, there must have been
That's
some
a
sort of
different
language
story.
barrier.
That's a story for another day.
Well, but I say it was a massage, but at the end of the day, I don't think it was. But anyways, go ahead.
Wow, you really derailed me here.
So you're being rubbed down with lotion, and there's no pressure.
No pressure. And she even asked me before the massage started, she said, what kind of pressure would you like? I said, medium to firm.
Okay.
And so she's working her way down. I swear, she gets to my legs, and I'm like, she's going to start a fire. This is how fast she's moving through the massage. Quick.
Oh.
And the motions are like really quick and jerky. At one point, she went to tuck the sheet in up to reveal my leg, and she punched me in the vagina, like to the point where I went, oh. I'm not kidding. Okay.
Was this when you were laying on your back?
This is when I was laying on my back. Yep.
Yeah.
And she was just so quickly like, I was like, do you have somewhere to be? What is going on? So then she, and she, is getting so much lotion and oil and then rubbing me for 10, 15 seconds max and then getting more oil. I can hear it squelching on my body. Like it's running off my arms. It's running off my back. It's
Was this bitch on coke?
I just picture her being like, man, you're dry.
Yeah. She's like, quit punching me in my pussy.
I didn't pay extra for that. So she, at one point during the massage, and it's just so weird. Like I feel like I've walked into some like Keebler Elf's house where she's just tinkering with things, because every 20 seconds she stops the massage and I hear her just tinkering. And
what are you
of
doing,
course
lady?
I'm face down and I'm thinking to myself, what is she doing?
You wake up and there's a whole Legoland built around you.
There's a Hot Wheels loop in the corner.
Just had to get this finished before we were done. Oh, that's fun tea. That's really funny. So, and then at one point I hear the microwave. She's like nuking something in the microwave. At one point,
she's eating a Hot Pocket. She's rubbing pepperoni grease into your thighs. This needs to be like an audio review on the business's website.
Oh my God.
Okay, so the microwave's going.
The microwave's going. At one point during the massage, I hear the door to the room open. Okay. So I'm laying there face down. I can sense that she walked out of the room. The door is wide open to the hallway where people are walking back and forth. My ass cheek is out. I'm naked on this bed. The sheets barely covering me. And I'm thinking to myself, what the hell is this woman doing? So she leaves, doesn't say like, hey, I'm going to step out for a quick second. Like, doesn't say anything. She just leaves. I'm talking like 2-3 minutes goes by where I'm like lifting my head up. Like, do I get up off the table, shut the door? Should I put my clothes on and leave? Yeah. What is going on? So she comes back in the room. She goes, I went to get you an ice pack. And I'm like,
for all the bruising.
Okay.
For your punched vagina.
Yeah.
So let me back up a few steps. So prior to this, she was massaging my upper back and my neck, and she said, I'm gonna do a little bit of cupping on your upper back. And I was like, okay. I have been in many a massage where they have offered cupping, where they have offered hot stones, and that is just part of what they offer. They make the decision based on their client, and they say, and if not, they say, hey, for an additional blah, 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 I can do cupping on your back if you'd like. Nothing was ever said like that. So she says, I'm going to do some cupping on your upper back. And I'm like, okay. So she does the cupping. She goes, I have this method. She said, you won't bruise. I have this method. I do it a little differently than everyone else. You won't have any bruises on you. So she puts one cup and then she just starts dragging it around my upper area. And, I'm just like, okay, nothing about this massage felt good. Nothing felt relaxing. I was in fight or flight the entire time. It did the opposite of relax me. And then when I got home the next day, it looked like I had been in a car accident. That's how much bruising was on my upper back.
She had a belt lash.
Yeah. So this is the best part, okay? And you guys are going to absolutely drag me through the mud for this. But I go to check out. And she's hunched over her little notepad, and I hear her calculating, and she goes, okay, now the red light therapy and the cupping was an additional 30. And she saw the surprise come over my face.
Yeah.
And I was like, and she looked up and she was like, is that okay? And I said, well, you never told me that those things were an additional cost. And she looks me dead square in the face and she goes, just like this. I know, I didn't mention it. Just like that. Just like that. And I just stayed silent to see what she would say next. And she said, it's really hard to talk about money when you're relaxed on the massage table.
Honey, I wasn't relaxed.
And then after I left, I thought, bitch, I wasn't even on the massage table yet when you asked me to turn on the red light.
Yeah.
Muzz, what are we gonna drag you through the mud?
Well, because I paid. And I left.
Because I tapped my card and I left.
Because I said, okay. No, this is what I did. So she said, you know what? She's like, I didn't tell you, so I'm gonna do you a favor and I'm gonna discount it from 30 down to 20. And it was one of those moments where I was like really put on the spot.
Yeah, it's so awkward. It's such an uncomfortable. You're standing there ready to leave, and then all of a sudden,
and I just want to get the hell out of this place. This place was it was like a fun house. I wanted to get out. I didn't want to see this woman anymore, so I just was like, okay,
get me out.
And paid and left. But what happened was I was so angry and I couldn't shake it. So I sat down that night, a couple hours after the massage, and I sent her an email. And I said, you know what? After I left today, I felt extremely taken advantage of.
Good.
I said I was asked to pay for services that were never disclosed to me, that they were an additional cost. And I would love to handle this professionally before writing you a review. And please let me know if you're willing to refund me for what I booked originally, which was a Swedish massage. This bitch ignores me for 3 days. So I sent her a follow-up message. I said, hi, following up on my message down below. Again, ignored me the entire week. So I got on and I blasted that bitch on Yelp. I blasted her on Google.
That is so stupid of her to not respond and make it right, because a bad review is bad for her.
Now, if I could go back and if I could redo it, I would look at her and I would say, you know what, I'm a little confused. You know, I'm not going to be paying for this today. I'm going to be paying for what I booked.
Yeah.
If you could turn back time.
We're slowly learning these lessons, though, as we enter our mid-30s, because I've been through this too many times to count, where I have had similar situations.
Yeah.
See,
or the haircut you get, and it's like, I love it.
God.
I told you how the other day I paid £30 for a wash and cut, but I didn't get the wash.
You didn't get the
wash. And I stupidly paid for that as well.
Why are we doing this?
But you know, Muzz, the longer you watch Curb Your Enthusiasm, the more likely you are going to be to speak up. So just keep watching.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, guys.
Sorry that happened, but that story did give me the giggles. I was really laughing a lot there.
That was a good one.
Well, all I can say is that woman had some frickin' audacity to charge you for things that you didn't even want.
Exactly.
But that is a good segue into this week's topic of the audacity people have and audacity that we think we have.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Perfect, Huh?
Perfect segue.
Thank you. I thought of it myself just 1 minute before I said it. I will kick things off with my personal audacity, things I believe that I could do but probably couldn't do. And I think this is a common one amongst a lot of guys, males, and I think that I can do this too. I think that if I'm on a plane and the pilot has a heart attack and the co-pilot having a meltdown, or he also has a heart attack, that
this
would happen. That the air stewards come around and they're like, are there any pilots on the plane? Like, can anyone land this plane? And no one else is saying I could do it, or like, I'm a pilot too, or like, yeah, I'm an amateur pilot. I feel like I could sit in that cockpit, put on the headphones, and talk to the people in like the tower,
the air traffic controllers,
the air traffic controller, who are going to tell me exactly what buttons I need to push. I really think that I could land a plane.
I think I could too. I'm right there with you, Michael. I think I could.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to fucking save this day.
All you do is this.
That's it.
Push back, pull back.
That's it.
I think
it's like being at the arcade.
Yeah. I really think that I could do it. I've, been in a simulator at my at home, like my family computer. You said like a little
you definitely could do it.
Fighter jet. How hard could it be?
Overqualified.
Exactly.
You slip on the headphones and you reach over for the mic and you're like, excuse me, ATCs? Can anyone describe in detail how to land this goddamn plane?
Who's an ATC?
Air traffic controllers.
Got it.
Duh. See,
or you come on the cabin and you're like,
Lauren, you could
ladies
not
and gentlemen.
land the plane.
Yeah, I guess I
I all
really...
of a sudden have the perfect pilot voice. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking.
We're traveling at approximately 7,009 million feet.
Dropping rapidly. But don't worry.
We're losing altitude.
You're going to want to secure your neighbor or child's mask before your own, or wait, is it your own before theirs? Oh, geez. I don't know.
Oh, geez.
You guys will figure it out.
You're going to want to strap in your small intestine to your seat, because it's about to fly out of your mouth.
Yeah, it's about to exit out the bottom quickly. I have one to kind of piggyback off that, unless you had something to add to your...
No, please do.
I think I could be a surgeon, like specifically a spinal surgeon. I think I have really great steady hands. I'm very detail oriented. I think if someone was like, you need to come in here and we need you to operate on this man's spine, no preparation, I would be like, I could do this.
I can do
Would
it.
you have any schooling? No schooling at
No,
all.
I don't need any. Right now, the way I am, I think I
If
could
they
do
say
it.
his L4 is pinching his L69, you'd be like, not a
I'd be up at
problem.
his neck like, okay, I'm looking for it.
66, 67. Nomas, I also think that I could do this, but I have a bit more clout than you because I used to like work in an OR and I used to watch these things. But I also am
yeah.
pretty confident. Like if I had to, I could do it now.
I think so.
Mhm.
I would have trusted you to operate on my spine.
Totally. You would be walking again.
I would be Stephen Hawking afterwards.
Meep, meep.
Hey, sexy lady. No, Liz, I can see that for you. And you have very thin, nimble fingers. Perfect for surgery.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. So
All right. I don't know if you're any good with blood though, but maybe.
I think in a moment like that, I could really just lock in.
You can lock
An
in.
emergency surgery
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah, when needed. Yeah.
I just picture you standing there asking for tools, and you're like saying to the OR nurse, "I need the second from the left rotor girder, and there's a spark tube that's loose here."
He's got a leaky spark tube. I need the spark tube plug.
This muffler's rattling around.
Yeah, I only have car knowledge, so we're just gonna do with what we got. Abby, anything you feel like you could do?
Oh yeah, so I think I briefly mentioned this to you guys before, but I feel like I could be an award-winning songwriter.
Yes.
I think
Like a Sia?
I think that I could be like a Jack Antonoff,
Mhm.
where I just produce song after song after song after song, and they all win.
Mhm.
Do
Yeah.
you think that, like, have you ever written anything before?
Nope, never once.
No.
But I think I could. But I think if somebody really challenged me, I would be like, "Give me a minute," and I would have a full ass song
A
written.
minute.
Do you think that you would sing like love songs, pop
Oh yeah, love
songs?
songs. Yeah,
Okay.
has to be like, it would be, yeah, probably heartbreak songs. I could write heartbreak songs. God,
Well, you've
yeah,
been through a million of those in your one relationship. So
exactly.
I can see why
Yeah.
you would be good at that.
Yeah, so maybe one day I'll start writing songs because I think I could,
All right.
and I
I
have the
love that.
audacity to think that.
Yeah. I think I could domesticate any wild animal. I think
That's
that
a
they would-
really good one, Lauren.
I think that they could just understand my intent and feel my vibe, and I think I could do it with anything. Any animal.
Yeah, especially
I-
raccoons and squirrels.
The
Actually,
crazier the
squirrels would
better.
not be-
Lauren thinks that she could teach a squirrel how to play the harmonica.
And sit on her lap and eat breakfast with her every morning.
Yeah. I did this. I did this.
You're my little squirrel. You know when you went to college, how like they signed you up or like whatever, matched you with a roommate that you were gonna live with, and then you could like go and like friend them on Facebook and like I don't know, be you know, before you went. I remember I had this fucking freak, and his name was Andrew, and he was kind of hot, so I was like, I'm not gonna mind looking at that every once in a while.
Yeah.
But he was so weird, and on his like Facebook biography or whatever, it said something like touching animals in the wild.
I remember
And then
this.
in parentheses, he had deer. And I was like, this guy goes up to deer in the woods and pets them. I would like to see that. But yeah, Lauren, it sounds like he's onto something that you could benefit from.
Yeah, I think I just need to add that to my bio.
Sometimes
for
when we're
sure.
driving in the mountains of Colorado, we see a herd of deer or elk, and we're driving along, and I'll slow the car down and roll the window down and look out, and I'll speak to them as if they're fellow human beings. And I'm just like, "Hey guys, what's going on? What you eating over there? What's for dinner?
My dad does
Don't
this
forget
with
to
our
look
deer at our
both ways
house.
when you cross."
Yeah.
Can't be
And they know what you're saying.
They do. They look at me and they're like, "That's Abby."
the deer
We've been
whisperer.
expecting you.
She's one of us.
They saw my feet and thought that.
Your hooves.
And your turds.
Yeah. Yep.
Have you guys ever seen deer turds? Like they're so
Yeah.
round and ballish, and they clump together in like one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
thing.
they're kind of like bigger Dippin' Dots ice cream after they melt a little bit. They clump
Yeah.
together.
Way bigger, but yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good.
Now I want Dippin' Dots.
Wow.
God, I want Dippin' Dots. Whenever I go to the like Hershey Bears games, I always get them, even though they cost
Oh.
like $15 for like two tablespoons.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
I
they've
made Joe.
proved that all the sizes are the same.
Yeah,
It's just like a
they
small,
are.
and then like a medium is the skinny one. It's like I pour the small into the medium. It's the same freaking size.
When Joe came home over Christmas, I made him promise to just agree and say that he liked everything that I introduced to him, and I think that was his biggest struggle. He was like, I love this.
They're actually
ice
really
cream."
gross. I was just gonna
Oh, I
say
love it.
no. As a child, I did love them, but as an adult, I'd much rather a scoop of ice cream.
Well, I would too,
I
but
get
like
that.
I get off to the Dippin' Dots.
Yeah.
What flavor?
Something about
Chocolate.
the texture.
I
Chocolate.
like it.
I always said the chocolate peanut butter.
I don't think I had that as an option. You know, everything's worse these days, so I don't think they had it.
True. Yeah.
Does anybody have any audacity or fake confidence, faux confidence in themselves when it comes to like household DIY things?
Yes, big time.
Because I think that I could plumb an entire house.
Oh,
It's plumb. You can
plumb
plumb
it.
it.
You have to plumb it.
Yeah, I could plumb an entire house, but I have some reason to think I could because my dad, I come from a family of plumbers. I'm the first one to not
Plumbers.
be a plumber.
Did not know that.
Yeah. Grandpa,
Your dad's a plumber?
uncle, dad. Yeah, he has a plumbing business. And
Whoa.
I used to go out with my dad in the summer growing up and
Just
lay
snake
the
some
pipe.
drains.
Yep. And cut pipe, glue the pipe, clench the pipe. I think that's
You really
the word.
could do this.
I did it all. So I think that if I just brushed up on, you know, how many degrees, like the slope of a pipe and like what it needs to like legally be, I think
Yeah.
that I could totally do it. Really, I do.
Hearing you talk about this right now, I would hire you.
You believe
Todd
me?
and I are going to
Hire.
fly you out to Colorado to install plumbing into our basement. So
If I'm
Get
being
ready for
honest,
that.
I would. I would also save you so much money because plumbers charge a stupid amount of money, like
yeah,
$150 an hour.
And then a month after you're gone, our whole basement is flooded with fecal matter.
Yeah, but not for the first month. Will be great.
The first 4 weeks, so good.
And then you have like a real plumber come in and he's like looking around. He's like, yeah, this person used pool noodles.
And chewing gum.
Yeah, they use pool noodles in Big Red. Not good. Not good.
Yeah, things aren't good.
Not up to
I've seen
standard,
worse,
really.
but this is bad.
What do you think you could do, Abby?
See, my brain took me to a totally different place. Seeing as we kind of renovated our whole house ourselves, I think that's where I went with that.
Oh, so you have reason to think that you could because you did.
I have the vision to be like, well, no, we can just do that. For example, you know, the stair banister railing, you know, upstairs
Picture it.
to protect you from falling. We had one when we bought our house that looked like an office building, like railing. It was very ugly. So we ordered brand new wood balusters and railings. And Todd was like, this is probably going to be really hard to do. Let's hire a contractor or whatever it is to come to the house and do this for us. So we had all the parts for them. We took out the old shit. So it was a clean slate for them to come in and do this project. They spent 48 hours on the project and looked like they had gotten absolutely nowhere. And we were paying them quite a bit of money to do this.
Is this a carpenter?
It was a carpenter. Yeah, I think we hired a carpenter.
It was an actual carp
It was so
with no arms.
I knew something was
we
off.
had a fish come into the house and do it.
No wonder it's taking ages. They have no hands.
It was so disappointing. We
Fins
looked at each
only.
other and we're like, why did we even hire someone? We could have done this ourselves. We could have just figured this out on our own. So we told them to never come back again. We paid them what we owed them. We had them stop. I'm not even kidding. They must have done 20% of the whole project. And we were like, fuck it, we'll just do it ourselves. And we finished the whole thing ourselves without their professional help, and it was fine. And we could do it. We had the delusion that we could
Tools.
finish it, and we did.
And you
Yeah,
did.
you have a saw, and it's still up and stopping you from falling over.
It's still up, and it looks really good. And
I
I'll
think
show
only
everyone a
2
picture.
I think only 2 people have fallen and died. And I think that
That's
that says
good.
a lot about your handiwork.
Yeah, we don't really talk about that, but we considered it to be a success.
You
Yeah, I
should
would.
post a picture on.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
People can see how they could hire us to do their own railings.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Muzz, what could you do around the house?
Nothing.
What do you think that you could do?
I don't want to do things around the house. I think it comes from a.
She says, I think that I could do the dishes.
But I won't.
Gabriel has gotten way better at stuff like this, but I have no interest. So I don't.
You don't
I'm
believe in
like,
yourself.
oh, I want this done. I'd rather just hire someone to do it and not put all the effort into. I'd rather do other things. I'd rather
Like
do
good
other
on
things.
vacation.
Yeah, just anything else. Then have to teach myself how to do it, go out and get the supplies, figure out how to do it. Like I would just rather pay somebody.
All right.
I wish I had that. I wish I had that in me, but I don't.
One of the other things that I personally think that I could do and have done, and that's the reason I think I could do it, but I originally thought I could just do it before I actually did it, was hang new pendant lights. We moved into this flat and it had the grossest chandeliers that looked like they were from, I don't know. I don't even know what I could say, but they were disgusting.
Somewhere
I can't
gross.
think. I can't think
really
of one
bad.
place, a bad place. And we found these really nice ones from this department store. So we bought two, one for the living room, one for the bedroom. And I'm up there wiring them up, and I'm, whatever.
Michael.
Like, what could go wrong?
Very impressed.
And they're up today. They work. They do flicker after they've been on for too long. So I don't like to have them on that long because I think it could burn the house down. But I believed in myself, and I did it.
Unbelievable.
Good for
Yeah,
you.
it is incredible.
That's
the things I can do.
impressive.
Don't you think sometimes, like, maybe it's because I'm a guy, but you know what? It's 2026 and girls can do anything anyone can do.
Mhm.
You know, Abby, I don't know. I did not know your dad. And Lauren, I know your dad, but I think he is good. You know, like, I don't know. I don't know any real men anymore. Like, I live in a city where everyone's like city people and they're like, oh, we don't know how to like build things, or like we don't know how. My dad can do literally anything. Like he can, if he wants to build, he built a freaking pond in our house that like irrigates
yeah.
our property. If he needed to build a cabinet, he would build he could do anything. My friends can't even screw in, I don't know, like put an IKEA table together is a miracle.
Yeah.
Can either of your men, apparently, no. I think that he can do stuff, no?
Todd's
dad-
really good at stuff like
Yeah.
that. Are you
Couldn't
saying
even-
Todd or Gabriel?
Todd's like he's like one of the last Mohicans of the
Todd and I
DIY
are both.
men.
Todd is very resourceful. He could do anything he puts his mind to. Yeah, I think both of us have that mentality of if we want something, we'll just do it and we'll figure it out. I'll do the dreaming up and he'll do the executing.
Mhm.
So
Alright.
he can pretty much teach himself. He's done a lot of electrical work. He's done woodwork. I mean, we've done so many things where we've just taught ourselves, and he has the determination to do it. So yeah, I think he's very much, I guess, what you would say. What did you say? You said, I feel like
The
I don't know
last
any
of the-
men.
He's a
The
real
last
man.
of the
He's a real
last
man.
of the like DIY men.
He's
like, build,
I
do
would
thing.
say together we are very much a DIY couple. We will figure it out and we'll
really
put
good.
it together. But
Mhm.
my dad couldn't even boil a pot of water successfully.
Well, my dad can't do that either, but he could build
No,
an entire
well,
house.
I'm generalizing in the space of he couldn't do anything. He mowed the lawn, but if anything happened around the house, if anything broke, if anything needed fixed, it stayed that way for 30 years. It was not getting fixed. Not only
that's
would he
funny.
not do it, but he also wouldn't hire someone to come fix it. So
Oh, it was
Oh,
it's
that's
gonna be like
funny.
that. That toilet hasn't worked in 16 years. There's like a 16-year-old turd.
yeah,
at the
it
bottom of
overflows every time someone puts 2 pieces of toilet paper in it, but we'll just keep riding that bus.
Fine.
So, Lauren, I did this at your house, and it's something that has led me to believe it's something that has given me the audacity to believe I can do this, where I didn't know that I could do pull-ups or hadn't done pull-ups since I was in elementary school when we would randomly do pull-ups in the gym. I did 2 successful pull-ups at Lauren's house. I don't know, maybe like a little over a year ago.
Mhm.
And I was really impressed by myself. And I've never done one since then. But I think that I could probably complete at least a half marathon with absolutely no training.
I definitely,
Yeah.
I think you could too. I really do
100%.
think that you could do that.
I would have an NDE, but I think I could do it. I think I could just show up with a water bottle and a
Lace up your Skechers.
packet of electrolytes, put on
Yeah.
my Hoka Skechers. Wait, Hokas aren't Skechers. And just do it.
Yeah.
I'm just
I
here
think
to
you could do
it.
that too. Yeah.
I really do think you have that stamina.
I don't even know what it entails.
You could do
Uh,
it.
Yeah. I don't get I don't get how people can just run without training. Like, my lungs feel like they're going to explode in a fiery explosion within like 2 minutes. So, but I've seen people who are just like, yeah, I just am gonna go for it, and they haven't trained, and they just keep going.
Yeah.
I don't get
I think
that.
I
I
could do
think
this as
that's
well,
Abby.
I don't know. I've never tried, but I think I could.
I think you could too.
I think before I
Yeah.
tore my Achilles, I could do it, but now they would both be torn.
Does anyone know what a half marathon entails? Because I don't.
It's just like, what, 13.1 miles?
Yeah, it's literally half of a marathon.
Running.
Yeah, but if you and Todd did it together, you could say we ran a marathon together.
True, together.
That's not
Between
a lie.
the two of us.
Exactly.
Could you imagine the shin splints I would have? I think I'd
They would
in
be
a wheelchair.
splintering out the skin.
I would be in a wheelchair for a month after trying to do that. Just raw.
You would.
Uh,
Jesus.
I think that this is exercise, not exercise related, but I grew up driving my dad's pickup truck around and sometimes his one plumbing truck when needed. And because of that, I think that I could drive any car, truck, or 18-wheeler. Like if someone was like, you got to drive this 18-wheeler to Omaha, I'd be like, move over. I can do
Yeah, but that's just what if it was over mountain passes and really
yeah, I'm telling you,
scary
I could drive
roads?
anywhere. I think I
Huh.
can whip anything around.
Okay.
Lauren, how about the time I parked your CRV in the tightest
Parallel
the
parking
tightest
situation.
parallel parking space. There was an inch to give on either side. That was when you were in Albany.
Oh.
It was the night we went to karaoke.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Michael, too, in that same vein, I think you could do that. And I think that I could be like a stunt race car driver. I think I could.
You have the reflexes of a cat, of a jaguar.
And that's it. I just think that I can make really fast decisions. I can react really quickly, and I can coax that baby to do exactly what I wanted it to do.
You really could, Lauren, and you could just sit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you'd have to
A
be wrapped in
dream
bubble
job.
wrap.
True. Yeah, but
when are we gonna just try all these things?
We're making a list. This is our try list.
We're gonna start executing or attempting to execute them in the next year or so.
I'll call our local hospital today and be like, hey, are you guys looking for any spinal surgeons?
I'm open to trying something new.
Just willy-nilly.
Something a bit more achievable that I think I could do that I probably couldn't do right away, but I think that I, given 1 or 2 tries, is amazing latte art.
Yeah, you could do that.
I get coffees every day. I'm one of these Gen Zs that boomers are like, the reason you can't afford a house is because you're eating the avocado toast every day. But with me, it's just expensive
Lattes.
coffees.
Yeah.
But I watch them make these coffees every day. And I got so into it that I started watching videos on Instagram about latte art. And I'm like, man, I really think that I could get really good at this. Like,
how come you haven't
make
tried
the ones
yet?
that look like a swan,
Yeah, why haven't you tried it yet?
Because I don't have like a expensive
don't
coffee
have a
maker
lot,
I go out for
yeah.
my coffees. But I am pretty close with one of the baristas at a coffee shop near me. And I bet I could get her to let me give it a go at some point.
Yeah, just hop over the counter.
Yeah, I'll try that this week and then I can post about it.
Which coffee shop is it?
I would probably go to Hagen. It's the one next to the bookshop on my street. I don't know if I took you there.
I
Probably took
remember
you there.
Yeah, I think Abby and Todd went in there.
Yeah, it's like orange
she
peach
got
on
mad
the
at
outside.
me. She got mad at me for pronouncing something wrong.
That's
Oh, was it macchiato?
No,
Did you say what?
I can't remember now what I said, but I didn't say it in the right accent, and she like said it in her accent, looking at me as if I was fucking dumb. And I was just
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
One of my friends came over here and ordered a it was a macchiato, he thought he was getting you go to Starbucks and be like, I'll have a caramel macchiato, please. And it's like this big caramely thing. Well, an actual macchiato is just like something that's a tiny bit. It's like basically a shot of espresso with like a drizzle of milk in it. And he was like, oh my God, like this is not what I ordered. And he
This is
actually wondered,
not
he was
my
like,
milkshake.
this is not what I ordered.
Yeah.
And she was like, you ordered a macchiato, that's a macchiato. Yeah.
I think we did Hagen too in Notting Hill.
Yeah, there is one in Notting
There's a
Hill. A
bunch
really
of
cute
them.
one in Notting Hill.
We did Hagen there, but you guys did the Hagen in Hampstead together, and that's where that lady yelled at you.
Yeah, that's okay. She's still thinking about it. That's all right.
I was just gonna say, I think that I could be an extremely successful bread and oh my God.
Give her a
Bed
moment.
and breakfast host.
Bed and breakfast host. Yes.
Oh
I
my
think-
God, you really would.
I think I would be maybe one day a Michelin star rated bed and breakfast.
This is not
No.
even like an Audacity thing. This is something where I'm like, wow, that's actually a really good fit for you.
Do
Yeah.
you think? Are you hospitable?
Oh God, yes.
And I love to make people feel as comfortable as they possibly can be. And I know human comfort, and I have this innate sense about people and what they need to be comfortable. This is part of also what I do for a living. But I think if I owned a bed and breakfast, every aspect of the place would be on par for a
Immaculate.
5-star review.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
100%.
I would be.
So maybe
awful
I'll
at
do that one day.
That would be amazing. I would just come live in one of your rooms.
One thing though is that it's such an investment, a time investment. If you do something in that world, you're doing that every day, and there's no
Every day.
vacation.
Yeah, I'm not sure the hour versus money ratios are good for that.
No, unless you really took it to an extremely lavish level, and you're very
Charging like
expensive.
$1,000 a night or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like a
Um,
boutique.
Yeah, boutique. Yeah, no, I'd be awful at that. People be like, my pillow's uncomfortable. I'd be like, no, these are the most comfortable pillows you can buy. So you are wrong.
Just argue until you're blue in the face with people.
Yeah, you're wrong.
My towel's scratchy. It's a brand new towel. And it's expensive. So no, it's not scratchy.
So you're wrong.
I think that if I got kidnapped, I could make the kidnapper fall in love with me and release me.
Yes, Lauren. Yes.
You look cute.
Yeah, I just really think I could do that.
It would be such a love story.
I'd be like, listen, like, what's going on? You want to get
Why are
out
we
of
doing
here?
this?
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Yeah. So
And you
I
touch
just,
their wrist ever so gently.
yeah. And that's like the only physical contact they've had their whole life.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Mhm.
that's it. A question for you though, kind of related to that. Are there any celebrities you guys think you could have the audacity to pull?
Oh, I can tell you one that my mom had the audacity to think I could pull. And I think she's serious when she said this, because she told me this like within a couple weeks of me coming out. She was like, Michael, I really thought that if you'd meet Taylor Swift, that you would just have a lot. Look at your faces. That she was like, I knew you were going to love this one. She was like, I just think that you guys would hit it off. Like, I just think. But you know what? She does cringe me out personally a little bit. And I'm like, Mom, I don't know why you think this. I don't think we would.
Yeah, I would like to pick Georgie's brain about that.
Yeah, don't know.
Me too.
I mean, Harry Styles, obviously, because
That's my answer.
Well,
And
he
I know
loves
I can
you.
do it.
We
Yeah,
know
me
he
too.
loves you. Yeah.
But we do get along.
You get
Yeah.
along, and he actually has a hidden photo album of all photos of you that you don't know about.
Mhm.
And he looks at those special photos every night, I think.
I bet he does.
Now, Michael, I don't want to deflate your balloon here, okay? But I don't want to pull Harry Styles, but I know that if I wanted to, I could. And here's why. I talked to him, okay, I won't say I talked to him, but he knew I existed before he knew you existed. And I know that because in 2013, I won tickets to, could have been 2012, I won front row tickets to a One Direction concert. And Casey and I were front row, and we were the tallest ones there. Obviously, I was 21 years old, and she was 19. And everyone else around was like screaming 12-year-olds. So we stood out like sore thumbs.
Yeah.
And Harry kept coming over to us and making faces at us and waving at us. And I just kept like prepping myself, like, oh my God, he's gonna tell someone to bring us backstage. Like, I knew it.
gonna
And I
kiss
think
me.
he just got distracted or something. And I know it's like really busy and a lot going on. So
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
that's, I mean,
But you think you had like an eye contact moment together?
I know we had eye contact
They
because
did.
I was standing there listening, and a girl was sit off to my side, like screaming, crying, and I was like this, and I looked up, and Harry was standing in front of me going,
Nice.
and then he was back on the other side, and Casey and I were like, and he was like back at us.
That's
yeah,
nice, Muzz. That is a
That's
moment you had.
special.
yeah.
I wonder if he
I should
connected the
direct
dots of our
message him.
relationship.
Send him a
Right?
DM.
If he was like,
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen your cousin before, he said
Yeah.
to you, I
Mm.
thought. But yeah, I should send him a direct message and just see if he remembers that.
That's a real entanglement between the two of you. and
I
Harry.
Love
triangle.
triangle is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Wow.
me, I know this to be factual and true. Bo Burnham was in love with me.
Yeah, he was.
And
He's the one who sings these songs that are actually weird but good.
Yeah. So Lauren and I went and saw Bo Burnham live. I think it was at the Trocadero in Philadelphia. This was
That's a
in
mouthful.
probably in 2008.
7 or 8.
I think probably 2008. And our dads dropped us off and we went. We watched the whole show. I had my digital camera with me. And at the end of the show, we hung around and Bo came out and did a little, meet and greet. And we each got a photo with Bo. And if you don't know, he's 20,000 feet tall. And I came up to his
Kneecap.
ball sack.
His kneecap.
And his ball sacks are at the level
At
of his
kneecap.
knees.
Yeah.
She was getting
So-
teabagged.
They were just resting on my shoulders in the picture. And he looked down, all the way down at me and said,
Like a
"I like
ferret.
your glasses." And that's the moment that I knew he wanted to be with me for the rest of my life.
It's a shame that
And-
didn't work out.
And he touched my shoulder in a way that felt very connected and deep.
It's communicated a lot of
It
things.
did. That would be, I mean, I know that we were supposed to be together just in different lifetime.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shoulda, coulda,
Additionally,
woulda.
I think Jacob Elordi and I would be.
I can see that
probably-
for you.
I could see you pulling him for sure.
Thanks, guys.
It's funny you say
Yeah.
pool. I thought Brits only say pool. Americans say
Yeah,
that?
I
It's
feel like
probably-
that's become a thing over here too.
Yeah,
But I do feel like
think
it is a British thing.
I watched too much. What's that show called? Where they
Down-
pull you
Downtown
for a chat.
Abbey?
Can I pull you for a chat?
Love Island.
Thank
Love
you, Love
Island.
Island.
Hmm
Yeah.
I think I could communicate with dead people. I just need to practice more.
Lauren, I love
You do?
Yeah.
I just need to practice more. And when you do practice, what does that look like?
Do you light sage?
That's what it looks like.
It's like she's pooping out a softball covered in nails.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of hard work, but
Someone's got to do it.
Have you recently seen the videos on social media of people trying to use their hands to move things?
yeah. And the foil, like the air, and they're like, my God.
It's pieces of tin foil. And they're like,
Who are these idiots?
we'll send them to you, Michael. We'll change your feed real quick.
Mhm.
Please do.
Anything else you guys think you could do?
I can just ramble off some. I gave a eulogy at my grandpa's funeral. I've talked at a couple conferences, and therefore I think I could give a speech to rival Barack Obama's best. Like I think
Wow.
that like I could really speak to and engage a massive audience.
Yeah. Yeah.
This one is a bit of a throwback. Younger me, I think we spoke about this maybe on one of the first episodes, but I thought I was hot shit when I was young. And I used to go,
When you were young,
And-
but not now.
not young, but not now,
Mhm.
young. Like when I was like 14, 13,
Okay.
12. I used to
35.
rock up to Hollister or Abercrombie decked out in all Hollister or Abercrombie. And I was like, they're going to ask me to be a model today.
Totally. Yeah.
And Abercrombie models at the time were like fucking ripped hot and like 26 years old, not 12 years old. But in my mind, I was like, I can be this. I'm what they're looking for.
I
Yeah.
am this. One time, Casey and I walked out of an Abercrombie, and a girl or someone from the store chased us down the mall, and they were like, "Do you guys want to work here?" And we were like, "Is this some sort of sex trafficking ring? What is happening?" It was such a
Yeah.
weird vibe.
That is. But yeah, I think that's it for me and my own audacity. I could come up with more, but as of now, that's it.
2 things that I'll ramble off. I think I could be a 5-star chef today, right now. Just give me the tools and a recipe.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I could direct a full-length feature film with the skills I have now. I would
Yeah.
just know.
Lauren, I love that. Yeah. You really could.
Spielberg, move over.
Uh-huh.
Lawrence here.
Yeah.
I just picture you sitting in a chair that has wheels, not getting up out of it ever, and directing from the
Staples.
chair.
and just whooshing myself back and
Yeah.
forth.
Must it's because we have superior taste, and if people with good taste can do anything.
We know what's
Mhm.
good.
Yeah. How about you?
Oh
Abby?
yeah, and I would just to spin off that, I feel like you could put me in a room and give me a script, and I would be able to act better than Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh my god.
Well, he's not even gotten one Oscar, so you probably could.
Yeah, exactly. No, if somebody was like if somebody gave me a script that was like painful and I had to cry, I feel like I could do that. And
You have enough fucked up shit that you've gone through that you could.
yeah, I could pull it out
shed
of the
some
back of
tears.
my my traumatic memory bank.
I get that.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, you definitely would be good at that.
What about things that you see other people doing in life that you're like, the audacity this person has?
Oh yeah, this is a lot. One thing that I pick up on this very often, bad photography. There are photographers who run social media accounts that are charging couples like if they want to do a engagement session, they're paying this photographer thousands of dollars, and then they post the engagement photos and they're bad. They're bad. The editing is bad, the angles are bad, everything is bad, and then I just think, man, the audacity
to charge
that person has. Now, to rebuttal that thought, I understand that people have different tastes and it's very objective.
Yeah, but they're wrong.
But they're wrong. Thank you. But they're ultimately wrong, and it's not good, and it's bad photography. And this is part of why I haven't been able to be successful at anything, is because I'm like, oh, I could do better.
But you never do.
But I never do.
That's like people with Joe. So Joe painted this behind me. It's quite simple and it's nice. And like people, the one in the bedroom he painted, people are like, oh my God, that's amazing. And he thinks it's good, but it's not that amazing, and that a lot of people could just do it. But the thing is, they don't. So
yes,
that's why people.
That's the story of my life, actually.
Yeah,
I think it's crazy when people have the audacity to open and run a massage business and think that they know how to give massages and then charge people almost $200, basically just rubbing in sunscreen for an hour.
Yeah, so many businesses function that way, which is really, really insane because these people are making probably a good amount of money, and it just makes you wonder what type of people are coming for services that are giving 5-star reviews.
Must be friends.
Something can't be right with those people.
Yeah.
They need their head checked.
So many of the reviews were like, best massage I've ever received. I'm like, no, it wasn't. Something
that where I think people have a lot of audacity to do is when you tell a house guest to make yourself at home and they actually do. No,
it depends
make
on
yourself
the person.
feel like you're at my home, not your home.
Yeah.
Like we left one of our 2 sets of parents, I won't say which one, stay at our house while we were away. And we have a very expensive bottle of gin, and it was full, and we came back and it was like less than half full. That's a lot of shots, wouldn't you say?
Oh my God.
Yeah. And I was like, oh my Lord.
Wow.
The audacity.
At least refill, at least get a new bottle.
Or
put
like
water in it or something.
Put water in like teenagers do. Fucking hell.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fill it with Bankers Club at least.
Mm-hmm. I have another one. Dogs yawning. Whenever I see a dog yawn, I'm always like,
audacity.
Really?
You're tired.
Not that I have a hard life, but they sure as fuck don't have a hard life. I have to think critically. They don't.
It's so tiring for them to produce and give unconditional love every second of every day.
Maybe you're right.
Complain. They have to bottle all that up.
Actually, I'm taking this back. You girls are right. It would be hard not being able to bitch. A bitch you can't bitch.
Yeah.
Being a bitchless bitch.
Yeah.
God.
That's
my
a really
personal
funny
hell.
one, Michael.
I think that so many people have the audacity.
So many.
Just have it. And I work with a lot of doctors and anesthesiologists, and I don't think that there is, in healthcare at least, I have a lot to say about this, and there are really good people, but to generalize, I think anesthesiologists have the most audacity. For people who have, in my opinion, a lot of times the simplest job.
Pushing buttons back there.
Just push meds and keep the person's airway stable. I don't know. They can't do simple things. They look at you like you're a peasant.
And they make the most.
They do. And they can't do basic things. And oftentimes they embarrass themselves not being able to do simple things where it's like you can't even suction your patient's airway. I don't know.
Like, and would you say like socially and emotionally they are
a lot
they
of times
struggle with
yes.
those things?
Yes, a lot of times yes.
Mm-hmm.
They just have a lot of audacity. I don't know.
I think a lot of surgeons do. Like they think they're like God's gift to
surgeons do too. Yes,
orthopedic surgeons.
they're just the mechanics of the human body.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine the experiences you've had with higher up medical professionals.
Yeah,
I can't.
It's bad. I feel like I can't even talk about it. Well, it's hard to relay it, especially to people who haven't been in the scenarios. I don't know.
There's nothing like having a good team though, like a good anesthesiologist. Like I think of our brother-in-law Eric, and you can just tell he's really good at what he does.
I can tell he is good.
He would be a pleasure to work with.
A pleasure.
He would be a pleasure to work with.
And he comes along with the knowledge, but also the bedside manner. I remember one of Gabriel's parents was having a procedure done at the hospital he was working at, and he was just so warm and so came back and was just so nice. And
that's
everybody could have that.
Yeah,
no, I know, but that's so many people don't have that.
On speaking on it because it's not.
It's
I
not
wouldn't
all.
even say. And I would say it's not even most, but the ones that stick out so strongly
much.
That it's like, whoa, man.
It's like, why are you here?
Why are you here? Why are you here? You have a warm blanket you have 3 warm blankets wrapped around you, and you're acting like you have no arms or legs, and you need everything handed to you. Everything has to be set up for you. Everything has to be boom, 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 right there for you. It's like, do some stuff. Just do some stuff for yourself.
Yeah.
And it's like the cockiness. It's the audacity.
It's the audacity.
It is the audacity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the higher up you go, the more audacity you have.
Yeah. It's bad.
It's bad.
I have one, and I don't know. I cannot speak for your girls because I've never kissed you girls, but I don't know where your sexual gifts lie. But if there's one thing
all of
I
them,
can do,
every single one,
all of them.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I
all
can't think of
tricks.
one where. Yeah.
These lips are foolproof. They are idiot proof. I am a good kisser, and when somebody kisses me and it's bad, I'm like, how dare you come over here kissing these lips with that mouth and those shit skills?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're too old
get
to
off
be a
of
bad
me.
kisser. Yeah.
Seriously, if you are older than 23 years old and you are a shit kisser, get the ghost. I don't know.
This is
Go
a
learn.
really big topic. I think we can spend hours on this. Why are some people so challenged and unaware and out of touch with what it means to give a good kiss?
I'm telling you, the least you can do is match the other person's energy. Like if you don't know,
minimum.
At least do what they're doing. Like they'll think it's good, even if it's not good. Like,
so
God.
I guess the question is the person that seemingly we have all had this experience where we've kissed someone and have been like, what the fuck are you doing? What is that? Is it that we are so, how do I want to say this? Is it that we are so just like blasé about even giving them a kiss and they're so overexcited and like, oh my God, I just want this person so bad. And we're just like, kind of like, oh, maybe.
Right.
No.
I don't know what it is. Are they like ready to eat me alive? And that's just what comes off in the kiss? Or what is it? I don't know.
I just think that they have a fucked up idea of what good kissing is.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I think
maybe
they watch in the movies and they're like, oh, like you gotta eat their face and like stick your tongue down their throat or something the whole fucking time.
Yeah, but movies are usually pretty good at conveying a nice kiss.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
so they
I don't know. Maybe it's bad porn they're watching. I remember I had this one guy who jammed his tongue in my mouth and scraped his tongue with the upper palate of my teeth. Like scraped my...
Ooh,
and
so
the
he
thing
tongue scraped his
tongue on my
into
teeth.
your mouth.
Yes. And the thing is, I remember I met him and I was like, what's your dating situation? Like, are you like going on dates? He's like, yeah, just like I go on dates, but I can't never get past like the third date. And I was like, that is really weird. And then we kissed and I was like, I know why you can't get past the third date. It's because of this tongue scraping.
Oh,
it was
no.
Where did he learn that?
Did you call the police?
He was from Wisconsin. So don't make out with anyone from Wisconsin.
God.
Or maybe Minnesota. If he's watching,
It's all the same.
Take it. That's you.
No,
No,
almost
seriously.
every person that I kissed ever in my life, except for 1.5, were a good kisser. Everyone else alarmed me. Alarmed me.
Alarm bells were going off inside me.
And they weren't good ones. They were sirens. They were ambulance sirens. They were police sirens.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. You're saying the majority were good, but a handful.
No,
one or
the
two.
majority
No.
were bad.
Bad, really. Normally, it's acceptable.
It must be something when you're a girl and there is a man on the other end.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
They're like ravenous beasts that have no control.
I can see straight
Yeah.
guys having
And it's so
problems.
unattractive.
Yeah.
Have some finesse.
Show some exactly.
Yalza.
I feel like I could really go on over this topic.
Yeah.
Having someone shove their slug tongue down the back of your throat is one of the foulest things.
I could be sick. I could gag a maggot right now.
Yeah, it's like somebody. I've been in situations where it's like a mama bird feeding the babies, and it's just like it's not
Feed
good.
me.
That's nasty.
But these people have big audacity or
Big. Don't come around here with that shit.
something
And
in
that
one of the
just tells
lobes.
Yeah, and that tells me you have zero awareness as to how
Or
you're
like-
coming off for somebody else. And
Yeah.
the experience
Or-
that the other person's experiencing, you have no awareness of that.
Or that they've had no truthful relationships, hookups, lovers,
Yeah, where somebody
whatever.
was like, hey,
Someone should tell them. And sometimes I wanted to tell this tongue scraping guy. I was like, shit, I should call and be like, hey, you might hate me after I
Don't-
say this, but I'm going to
don't
help you
ever
out
do that
here.
again.
Never do that to anyone again.
In the future. Yeah.
This also brings me to another one is bad fashion. Like I see some people walking down the street thinking they look like hot shit, but they just look like hot
they actually
shit. They
look
just
like
look like
hot
shit. And I'm thinking, do you have any do you have any friends to say,
Yeah. Oh, baby.
you know, Sarah, it's not working.
That's not it.
I see this every day and I'm just like, Jesus.
I think you probably see that more than we see that just because
Of where you are. Yeah.
Of
Where I
where
am,
you
and I'm a
are. And
professional
in the
people
US,
watcher.
people really dress like Adam Sandler pretty regularly, me included.
Mhm.
So I don't yeah. I also don't look at people, so because I don't want to get angry. So I don't look at people. I look at everything but the people
Oh, I
around
look at
me.
everyone.
No, not me. I'll get too upset. If I absorb other people's actions or what they're doing around me too much, it's I can't exist within the society that we live in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel like I'm right in between you guys.
Happy medium.
Mm-hmm.
Todd will be like, "Did you see that?" And I'm like, "See what? No." I don't look." The audacity to fart the second you get into the car and is
Oh, God.
moving
That's a good
miles
one.
per hour down the street. We were just outside for 4 hours, and you are telling me that you sat down in the car and have a hot fart to let out?
You can do this
Nothing pisses
10
me
seconds
off
before.
more.
Same thing as getting into bed at night. We were just up all day, walking around, not under covers together, and the second the covers get pulled up,
But Todd doesn't
Night.
fart that much.
you're right, he never farts.
And I can feel when a fart's coming. Gabriel's body like tenses, and I always go,
Oh,
"No."
Me too. I do the same thing for Joe because his like he tenses his ab muscles, his stomach,
Yeah.
and I'm
yeah.
like, no,
Yeah.
do not.
It's funny, but then it happens, and then everyone's mad. Sometimes you laugh, but it depends on your mood. I'm
It
either
depends on my cycle, where I'm at my
yeah,
cycle.
because I could either be shake laughing and be
Yeah.
mad, or I'm fucking pissed, just
Yeah.
mad.
I remember.
Like no kiss before bed, mad.
Mhm.
I remember Kyle, my cousin, and his wife Celine, who was like probably the chicest, like effortlessly glamorous person I knew. No, she's quite girly. She works
Other
in
than us.
fashion. She comes from a
Sure.
family of all girls, and Kyle farts like any guy. And I remember when they moved in together, she would be crazy about him for farting on the couch. And if he was going to have to fart on the couch to like vent, to like lift, and she was like, Kyle, please like vent because it gets stuck in the cushion.
Yeah, those get trapped in there.
Yeah,
Ugh,
I had a Mazda in
God.
high school, and I think that thing, I don't know where it is now, helping run a Mexican drug cartel. But I hope it got fumigated because it had leather seats, and that thing just,
Those are in there
it
for
was past the
life.
point of no return.
All right, so a listener has written in with a dilemma. We're going to listen and see what kind of unhinged advice we can give them. So here we go. This person says, I just started dating this guy and I like everything about him. He's handsome, funny, my friends and family like him. There's just one thing that is really holding me back. He's got the worst breath. I didn't notice until around our third date, and at that point, I had started developing feelings. He really is the best guy, but I have to hold my breath when he's near me.
Oh,
He has big
no.
potential to be the one, but how can I get his breath under control without hurting his feelings?
Give that man a digestive enzyme
Halitosis.
before every meal.
Let him scrape your tongue into your mouth.
I
Just
would
start tongue scraping.
Yeah, I would just start grinding up mints and put it in every meal. Does this bolognese taste minty? No, not to me.
Or just the herb mint. You just chop it up and sprinkle it on everything.
Why do you put mint on everything? Fresh chopped mint. I just love it so much.
Yeah,
Just
what do you
really
do?
nice flavor.
You could just be like, I'm bored. Let's go brush our teeth.
You know what's really hot right now? I read it on Goop. Toothbrushing.
Hey, why don't we go brush our teeth together? Hey, let's go see who could brush our teeth the longest.
Man, chronic bad breath like that really shapes a person, though. Really
You
shapes
mean
a person.
the person you're with, the bad breath person is with, or the person itself?
The person with the breath.
Oh yeah, no one wants to be
know?
around that.
That's a deep gut issue.
Something
Is coming up from deep.
I dated this guy who I'm still friends with, and he was not the greatest kisser. And I remember, but he was so good looking. So I think that's why I really stuck it out. But his breath was always just like he just like chewed a gallon or a pound of coffee beans. And I was always just like, fuck. I know there's worse
breath.
things, but like I
Yeah.
don't want coffee breath, especially when we didn't just have coffee.
Oh God, yeah. Ooh.
Also, do you think bad breath cancels out bad breath? Like if you have bad breath, do you think that you know the other person has bad breath?
That's a good
Two
question.
wrongs make a right?
Because what if two people erroneously have horrible breath and they're not bringing it up to each other and they both just stank?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They
Imagine...
stink in bliss, like ignorant bliss.
Yeah. Ignorance is
Imagine
bliss.
walking into their house.
Lauren.
Imagine what their bedroom smells like in the morning.
Oh my
Their
God.
eyebrows, they have no eyebrows because they just
They
fall
open
out.
the door to to leave their bedroom in the morning and it's just hot green air.
Dinosaur breath.
Gross!
So anyway, back to your person's bad breath.
Throw a mint in that dumpster.
And run.
Yeah.
This episode, wow, I'll have to say, I laughed. I laughed a lot.
I laughed a lot.
So
I
hard.
kicked off laughing with your massage story.
That was very funny.
And it's funny because these last couple of weeks, every situation I'm in, I'm like, please give me a bad shit. Give me a bad shit. Give me a bad shit.
Yeah, you got one.
And I was laying on the massage table thinking, this is my bad shit. Here it is. Little did I know it was going to get even more bad shit.
Just her face smushed in the massage table, like.
Wait until the gang hears this.
Oh, man. All right. Well, that'll do it for today. And we're so thankful that you're here. If you have a batshit of your own you'd like for us to tell or a dilemma, send us a message on any of our socials at The Borderline Besties or send us an email at theborderlinebesties@gmail.com. And we will see you next week. Same time, same place.
Bye.
You just survived another episode of Borderline Besties. Be sure to subscribe wherever you listen and follow us everywhere at The Borderline Besties so you don't miss the chaos. We'll see you next time. Love you. Mean it.